Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most stubborn issues in all of skincare, discoloration. You know what I'm talking about. Post-acne marks, sunspots, that annoying redness. We are going to unlock the secret to getting that bright, even skin you've been dreaming of. So let's just dive right in.
Seriously, are you just fed up? It is so frustrating. You feel like you're doing everything right, you're cleansing, you're moisturizing, you're slathering on the sunscreen, but those spots and that redness just refuse to leave. Let's get into what these common problems really are.
Okay, first up, you finally get rid of a breakout, but it leaves behind a little parting gift. Ugh, that dark or reddish mark that just decides to move in and live on your face forever. That's post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And yeah, it can stick around for what feels like an eternity.
Or how about this? You get back from a great vacation, you're all relaxed and happy, and then you look in the mirror and there's a whole new sprinkle of sunspots, even when you were so good with your SPF. It's like the one souvenir you absolutely did not ask for.
And then there's just the redness. That constant low-key redness where your skin feels super reactive and flushes at like everything, no matter how gentle you are with your products. It's all about inflammation. But what if I told you there was one ingredient that could go to war against all of these things at once?
It is time to introduce you to a total game changer in the skincare world. Seriously, this ingredient is blowing up right now, and for good reason. It's incredibly effective, but what's amazing is how gentle it is.
Meet Tranexamic Acid, or TXA as we'll call it. Now, I know what you're thinking. The word acid can sound a little intimidating, right? But let's be super clear about one thing. This is not an exfoliating acid like glycolic or salicylic. It doesn't peel your skin. It's actually a synthetic version of an amino acid, which means it works in a totally different way gentler way to brighten you up. So for years, the only real option for serious pigmentation was hydroquinone. But, it's pretty controversial, it comes with a high risk of irritation, and you can't even use it long term. The reason we're all so excited about tranexamic acid is that studies show it gives you similar, amazing results, but without any of that harshness. It's just a smarter, safer, and much gentler path to getting that bright, even skin. And honestly, the list of pros just keeps going. TXA is so well tolerated, it's not going to cause redness or irritation, it's not going to mess with your skin barrier, it doesn't make you more sensitive to the sun, you can use it in the morning, you can use it at night, it's even safe to use during pregnancy. And best of all, it's a total team player. You can just pop it into your routine without worrying if it's going to fight with your vitamin C or your retinol. It just works. So, how in the world does this miracle ingredient actually do its job? Let's get into the science and break down the 5 different ways tranexamic acid wages war on discoloration to get your skin looking clear and amazing.
Okay, so first it acts like a security guard. It literally stops the pigment from traveling from the cells where it's made up to the surface of your skin. Think of it like stopping a delivery truck before it gets to your house. Second, it goes right to the source, the little pigment factory in your skin, and tells it to calm down and stop overproducing. Third, it's a fantastic anti-inflammatory, so it puts out all those little fires that trigger spots in the first place. Fourth, it actually helps your skin become more resilient against the sun, which is a huge cause of dark spots. And finally, it even helps with general redness and rosacea by calming the little blood vessels under your skin. See? It's a total multitasking superstar. Now, this is super important, so listen up. When you're out shopping for a product with tranexamic acid, you need to flip that bottle over and look at the ingredient list. You want to see a concentration of at least 2%. That's the magic number. That's where all the clinical studies show it really starts to work its magic on pigmentation. Okay, let's talk about results, because we have to be realistic here. The good news is you're going to feel the calming effects of TXA almost right away. Your skin will just feel less angry. Then, within about 2 to 4 weeks, you should start seeing a real difference in overall redness. But for those deep, stubborn, been-there-forever dark spots, you gotta be patient. It can take 3 months or more of using it every single day to see them fade significantly. Remember, skincare is a marathon, not a sprint, and consistency is everything. All right, so you're basically a tranexamic acid expert now, which means it's time for the really fun part, picking out the perfect product for your skin. Let's go through some of my absolute favorite TXA serums and creams so you can build your dream team.
First up is for all you strategists out there. The people who want one single brilliant product that just does it all. If that's you, you'll want to look for a serum that packs tranexamic acid with a bunch of other powerhouse ingredients.
A perfect example of this is the Level Serum from Regimen Lab. This thing is stacked.
It's got 3% tranexamic acid, a little bit of retinol, just 0.1%, to help with cell turnover and anti-aging, some gentle mandelic acid for exfoliation, plus niacinamide and kojic acid for even more brightening power. It's a true all-in-one, and it's formulated to be gentle enough for just about anyone to use.
Next up, let's talk to the defenders. If your main goals are to calm down redness and sensitivity, while also fighting those first signs of aging, you'll want a tranexamic acid product that's loaded with soothing and anti-aging goodies.
Here are two incredible options. The Angiopharm Cream has 3% TXA and a bunch of peptides, so it's amazing for both brightening and anti-aging. It has this really lovely, nourishing cream texture that's just perfect for normal to dry skin. Then you have the Nuyoli Serum, which has a higher 5% concentration. Its texture is more protective and occlusive. Think of it like a cozy blanket for your skin, so it's absolutely ideal for very dry or compromised skin, especially in the winter.
But what if you're looking for something that's super powerful, super effective, but also doesn't destroy your wallet? Let's check out two amazing and totally affordable options straight out of the world of K-beauty.
Okay, so the Blythe and the Numbers-In serums are like twins. They're so similar. They both have great concentrations of tranexamic acid and niacinamide, another amazing brightener. Numbers-In has a little more TXA at 4% and a few more antioxidants. But here's the real tiebreaker. The Blythe serum has essential oils, which can be irritating for some super sensitive skin types. Honestly, both are fantastic choices, especially if you have oily or combination skin.
And finally, this one is for the power users. For those of you who've been around the block, you know what your skin can handle, and you want the absolute maximum strength you can get. For you, I recommend looking at the Tranexamic Acid serums from Naturium. So as you can see, both of these Naturium serums are in the 5% club. That's a really potent, effective concentration of tranexamic acid. They're both going to do an incredible job on hyperpigmentation, but, and this is key, they are made for totally different skin types.
So here's how you choose. The one in the white bottle, the Multi-Bright, has a super lightweight, almost gel-like texture. It's perfect for oily to combination skin. It's also got niacinamide and licorice root for extra brightening. The one in the yellow bottle, the topical acid, is much richer and more nourishing. It's ideal for normal to dry skin. And this one is packed with kojic acid and arbutin, two other fantastic pigment fighters.
You know, at the end of the day, the single most important thing is to understand what your skin needs, because knowledge really is the most powerful ingredient you can have. Once you have that, you can make smart choices and build a routine that actually gets you the results you want.
You officially have all the information and all the tools you need to finally conquer hyperpigmentation and get that bright, glowy, even complexion you deserve. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and get your glow on. Thanks so much for hanging out with me.